and wipe it down the inside. Yeah. And you don't really have to use the microfiber chamois. You can use the regular chamois, the water sprite, if you want to use that, because that's also a good chamois. I just like using the microfibers because they're cloth and they absorb the water the same as the water sprite. Yeah. Yeah. Now imagine how fast that was working with just one guy working on this car. And this is an easy process and a fast process, and I did it one guy by myself. If you do it two or more guys, this whole concept will be cutting a third amount of time as it was with me doing it alone. And that's the complete right there. I don't take a window cleaner, I take the chamois, I take the microfiber chamois or the water sprite, wipe it over the window, come back with your microfiber towel, and that's it. Let me clean this mirror here. Looking through the window, make it look like the window got water on it. That's it. Door jams. Door panels. And now, I wouldn't say complete, I say complete as far as the body, but have a little minor, these rims, if you look at them, they got a little water left on them. I'll just take the towel, wipe them down. There you go. Now, as the beginner of those rims, from where they was, look at them, look at them. Just like they drove it off the showroom floor. Matter of fact, it might even look a little better. Just get those so that the rims don't spot up. With a little spot off the water, you just have to wipe them. So this way, if you wipe them before they dry, it's easier to cover. Very easy. You get the wheel nice and clean. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And now I'm gonna do the tires. And doing the tires, I do it with the super dressing. Super dressing. This product is pretty thick, but I don't add water to it, because if I add water to it, the shine is not as good as it would be if you use it straight up like that. It's all right if it get on the rims, it's gonna dry neutral. So when you come back, you can come back with a towel and a sponge, and wipe all the little excess and let it dry up. And this dressing comes out with very high gloss, and it'll stay on your tires for weeks. So you don't have to add no more. It'll stay there. My tires look nice and dressed until I wash the car next week. Well, after you sprayed the tires all down and allowed the product set a little bit, you can take a little sponge and you can finish it up by just wiping it in, wiping the tires to keep the product of the car. If you're going to move the car anytime in a short period of time, that way the product will not sling or nothing of that nature. It would still work real good. It won't sling, and that's what I was telling you about, just wiping those rims down. It works just wipe it down from where you sprayed it all over the place. Or you could do it in another manner. Instead of spraying it on the tires, you could actually spray it on the sponge and wipe it in on the sponge. But I like spraying it and wiping it in like that, because some people want that super high gloss, and when you do it like that, you get that super high gloss. When you're wiping it in with just the sponge, you spray it and wipe it with the sponge, you might have to go over it a couple of times to get that super high gloss, but you still get the super high gloss because the product comes out with a high gloss and it lasts. That's the point of it. It's lasting time on your tires. It lasts for weeks. If you didn't have to wash it, you could leave the stuff on the tires for a couple of months and it still would look very nice. Still would look very nice, especially if you were having a car. If you have a car lot or something of that matter, and the cars are just sitting there, the cars can sit for months and still look good with a nice high gloss on the tires. That's a beautiful gloss right there. That's a beautiful shine. And you just wipe it in, and what's so good about it, it won't sling all up over the car. And that's what you want. You don't want to have to go wipe your car down all over again because the products are slung up all over the side of your car. We make professional product. Not that a profession, you have to be a professional to use it, but the products are sold to professionals. And it shows in all quantity, up from a 16 ounce all the way up to a 55-gallon drum. And we'll be glad to come out and show you how the products work or sell your DVD. We want a happy customer. Happy customer is a good customer, and I feel I'm going to make a return. I got a kid to send to college. That's it. Thank you. That's the finished job. That's the finished job, you see, and with these products we use the all-purpose in a spray bottle and sprayed the tires, and we used aluminum wheel in the spray bottle and sprayed the rims. And if you see how we just wiped the rims around, this was the end job on the tires. This is the dressing, and this was the product we used to wash the car, and we used a wash brush. You can also use a wash mitt, what they call a car wash mitt, a sponge. You could use that to wash with. And after we washed it, we went over it with the finish touch. This is the finish touch. We used it not in a spray bottle, we used it in a mop, a wash mitt, a wash sponge on a handle with a handle on it. That made us fast and made us able to reach and get over the car real quick. And it didn't take very much time. You can see by the video for us to do the whole complete job. And the job came out excellent with a high gloss. And we used everything in a spray bottle, and then afterward we sprayed the dressing on the tires, came back with a little sponge and just wiped it in and wiped the rims with a towel. And I use this, the microfiber chamois for the finish work. That's the one I use. You can also use to dry the car. You can also use the water sprite, which is a chamois. You also can use that to dry the car. But the whole finish, either one you use, the finished touch of it is with the clean microfiber towel. And that's what you finish the drying with, the clean microfiber towel. And that would be your finished touch on the whole complete job. And this is the results. Yeah, my name is Eddie Piper, and I'm the owner of the company, and this is the product we use, the Ebony wax line. And the company that does the detailing is We Do It All. That's the name of the company that does the detailing. And we will come out and do you, but we mainly want to sell you this video so you can learn how to do a professional car wash in a short period of time. And we thank you for watching. My name is Eddie Piper. See you on the next one. This is Eddie Piper. I'm in my hot rod, looking good, and I'll see you later.
Beverly Boy Productions, leading the way in cutting-edge video productions and advertising.
Yeah, this is a free commercial produced by BeverlyBoy.com. We are leading the way in production and advertising. Get your free commercial while this offer lasts. Just in case you're wondering what one of our clients' free commercials look like, here's one now.
We've been using Beverly Boy Productions for a good while now. We absolutely love their customer service. The quality of their work is top-notch. So if you want the very best, get Beverly Boy Productions. I'm satisfied, and I know you'll be satisfied too.